Guys, AMC stock, along with almost all of the other stocks in the market, had a very rough day today. Yes, it was red across the board, but there's a very interesting tweet from Adam Aron, and I'm sure you guys have seen it by now, talking about the use of NFTs as a possible dividend going into the future. Now, unfortunately for us, unfortunately for all of the apes out there interested in the AMC stock short squeeze, Adam Aron shot the idea down with no real consideration for what it would mean towards the short squeeze. Now, we need to discuss this in a little bit of detail because he gives us 3 reasons as to why AMC will not be issuing an NFT per share dividend anytime in the future, or even seemingly considering doing this. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2021 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. And look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know where to buy stocks, you can use the link in the description for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account, and a $100 deposit is going to get you at least 2 free stocks, and then any $1 crypto trade is going to get you at least $5 in your choice of cryptocurrency as well. So make sure to take advantage of that before the promotion ends. You're not going to regret it. So let's talk about this. Adam Aron disappointingly tweeted out that they will not be issuing any NFT per share dividends. Now, he gives you 3 reasons. He says, 1, it is likely illegal. 2, it is likely in breach of covenants with the debtors. And 3, it is likely to open AMC Entertainment up to a lot of litigation. Now, one of these I can get on board with. The first one, absolutely not. It is likely illegal. It is actually likely legal to do so, but nobody's issued an NFT as a dividend. So in order to understand what AMC stock would be going through issuing these dividends, we need to understand a few things first. If you're going to issue a dividend, typically they're cash or stock dividends. Nobody's ever issued an NFT as a dividend before. Sure, there's been talk about cryptocurrency and so on, but NFTs being non-fungible tokens, being just a one-off social security number for, whatever. In this case, shares of AMC. So to just assume that is likely illegal, nothing is illegal that's never been done before. It's actually not illegal until you do it, and then it's proven to be illegal after it's been debated in court by some of the people who consider themselves brilliant minds, right? Lawyers and judges. So it's actually legal until it's proven illegal. So Adam Aron, that one, not so much. Next one, we'll move on to the covenant with your debtors. Currently, there's no debt obligations that are due until 2023, but the problem arises for AMC stock issuing an NFT dividend is that NFTs are not free. They either need to go out there and pay a company to create these dividends, they need to create them, and so on. But they need to do that out of profit. And here's the difficult part. AMC does not have any profit right now. AMC, I believe, posted a 40-cent per share loss at the last, maybe a little over 40 cents, at the last earnings report, and therefore we do not have profit right now. In order to pay a dividend, unless you're paying dividends in arrears because you've continually paid dividends in the past, it needs to come out of profit. Now, AMC stock is in a difficult position to pay any sort of a dividend right now because we do not have positive earnings. Yes, we've got revenue growth. Yes, we've got earnings growth, but at this time, they are still negative. So if we were to go out and pay a dividend, it's like we would be pulling money out of nowhere. We would have to be using borrowed money in order to pay that dividend, and that's where things could get tricky at this time. Because remember, NFTs, yes, they don't have that monetary value that is just associated with them, but they're not free. So you have to use some money, and if you're not using profit, you are using debtors' money. So let's just say at some point in 2022, if AMC were to turn a profit, As of right now, we are not profitable, but during 2022, if things are looking great, we could turn a profit. AMC stock could have a positive earnings per share. And if that's the case, we would not be in breach of any debt covenants because there is no short-term debt due, and they are using that profit, assuming they have enough, right? Assuming they have enough to cover the cost of the dividends, they would not be in any breach of debt covenants to go out there and provide those NFT dividends. Now, the last one, that it would likely cause a whirlwind of litigation. Yes, it would. It is likely to cause a whirlwind of litigation, a whirlwind of headaches, because I'm going to tell you a couple things right now. Hedge funds certainly do not want to be on the hook for issuing NFTs, non-fungible tokens that they can't go reach into their cash pile and provide for all of the shares that they did or did not borrow in order to short. Now, you guys know that I'm not one of these guys that's out there, screaming conspiracy theory that's telling you AMC stock is being shorted to oblivion and so on. But I'm telling you right now, hedge funds would love to litigate this idea against AMC if they are doing anything that they shouldn't do. Because an NFT per share would show you that they can't pay that. It's not a cash value that they are paying. They can't just make these NFTs out of nowhere and pay them to shareholders that they owe them to. So it could be very interesting to see this happen. And I say interesting because it would open up a new realm for companies to move forward. And I'm going to tell you why this is interesting. Because NFTs do not have an associated cash value with them right now. It's all demand driven. If people want it, they buy it. If people want it more than something else, they pay more for it. So for a company to issue NFT dividends would be very interesting because they would have to open up these NFT creations to short sellers to go out there and either purchase, make, or so on these dividends. And it could cost the companies that are paying these dividends drastically less money. If there's a demand for the NFTs, they could get away. Let's say they're going to pay a 10-cent per share dividend. Well, if the NFT only costs them 5 cents per share, but people want the NFT as opposed to the 10-cent dividend, then clearly these companies can save a lot of money doing so. But we're not there yet. We haven't innovated that. We haven't litigated that. We haven't seen what people are willing and not willing to do. And it doesn't seem like Adam Aron and AMC want to go through that trouble and want to go through that debate to see what is and what is not allowed. Because guys, right now, I mean, you're on it's a new frontier. NFTs have not been around. NFTs are not considered cash. They're not considered stock. And in the past, if you're paying a dividend, you're paying cash or stock. If people start demanding NFTs as opposed to cash or stock, then yes, the litigation will roll in as to whether or not that's acceptable. There will be some investors who don't want NFTs. They clearly want cash and so on. So that is the only... Well, that's not the only logical excuse, because I'll give you one more after this. But that is the only of the three that would really make sense, is that they don't want to go through the trouble. AMC does not want to go through the trouble of litigating the legalities of an NFT dividend. Because the other two, it's definitely not illegal at this point. Nobody's done it before and proven that it's legal or illegal. And two, the debt obligations, if they're able to turn a profit and pay a dividend in the first place, then clearly they're not in violation of any debt covenants. So the third one, yes, the litigation will roll in because, especially if it's going to expose anything, guys, nobody wants anything to be exposed. But it's going to be very, very difficult, okay? And we'll just end on this because... Nothing worth having is easy. This AMC stock short squeeze, it's easy to buy shares, yes, but it's been taking a very long time. I get it. And people are getting very creative with ways to expose short shares, ways to further the short squeeze, and so on. But knowing that it's not going to be easy, we have to think about things like the fact that we are not directly registered shareholders with AMC. Our brokers are directly registered shareholders with AMC. So our brokers would receive these dividends and then these NFT dividends. And then the NFT dividends would have to be distributed to us. Every single person that owns AMC stock would need a wallet in order to receive the dividend or receive the multiple dividends based on the amount of shares that they own to get these NFTs and then to hold these NFTs. And in order to, it's just a lot has to fall together for every single shareholder across the globe to be willing to go out and get a wallet, to be willing to go out and receive the dividend, and all of that. Cash is simple at this point. Personally, I don't think we're at the point yet where an NFT dividend would be feasible. But I absolutely don't like the excuses of just rolling over and saying, better luck next time. Maybe somebody else can try it before we do. Take the initiative, man. We know, Adam, we know that you are not in AMC stock for an AMC stock short squeeze. You have made that very clear since the beginning. You couldn't care less about the AMC stock short squeeze, but at least you care about the future of AMC stock, increasing the fundamentals and so on. I liked at the beginning of the tweet how you said that is not the use for NFTs. Clearly, you're going the marketing route with NFTs and using it to boost ticket sales, using it to boost Twitter followers, and using it to boost your following. I absolutely love the fact that you're doing that. You're using it to increase AMC's revenue and therefore increasing the balance sheet along the way. So thank you very much for that. But guys, I want to know what you think down in the comments below, because I personally feel like, I don't know. I think that this could go forward as something we could see, and it's being shot down a little bit too quick. So let us know down in the comments below what you think, and if that button is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. ClayBro883 on Twitter and Instagram. We will Binance Gemini in the description below, and until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.